Anyway, thank you everybody for coming in tonight. We're gonna play some more Shadowbringers. I don't have enough time to finish Shadowbringers and all the patches before Endwalker comes out. I've done the math, I've run the numbers, and I unfortunately do not have enough time to do that, especially because I will be out of town next week. I might see if I can do like an SAR stream, like a low-key SAR stream from my laptop, but I don't know if that'll work. If that's the case, like nothing was going to work here. Like I won't have any lore on board or avatars or anything, but we'll see. I don't know if my laptop can handle that though. Yeah, I'm gonna be gone away for about a week, so I'm not gonna have enough time to finish Shadowbringers on stream. So here's my plan. Here's what my plan is gonna do. I'm going to get as much of it done on stream as I can. Tonight and tomorrow I'm gonna have streams. And I have raid tomorrow night. I don't know if I'll go to that. Maybe I'll just stream past it instead. We'll see. But then when I'm back from vacation, what I plan to do is I'm going to stream through like a lot of the, or I'm going to play through off stream a lot of like the filler questing stuff. And I'm going to leave the big like story beats and story reveals for stream, so that we can sort of hit the main points together. At least that's my plan at this point. Does that sound like acceptable? Okay, cool. All right, well, because I don't want to skip the entire experience, like, but I have a good idea where the main story beats are because I have played through it. This is my second playthrough. Oh, I got disconnected from the game. So yeah, that's my plan going forward. Let me get myself logged back in here. Good music. Harris Heller does some good stuff. Anyway, I think I've got everything up and running and working. So we'll do stuff as we can. Come on, game, let me in. Hopefully, I played around with different things too to try to make the game run better. I think I've got it to an acceptable frame rate. We'll see. Anyway, let's without further ado, let's hop in. Oh, that looks kind of ass. Can I do that maybe? I'm trying to block my chat. I had to get rid of the one thing that I had. Let's see. Yeah, I had to get rid of the one thing that I had. Go ahead and turn off my Spotify. There we go. Okay, so we are back with Shadowbringers. Last we were here, we met up with the twins. My AA filtering is kind of not good. Everything's kind of textured out in the distance. Let me fix that. I think I turned that down, but it doesn't look good. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay. So last we met the twins, brought them back to the Crystarium, and Crystal Exarch's gonna set us on our way. Weird shadow nonsense going on there. Enter the ocular. Make sure that all my audio is good here. Yeah, everything seems to be good. Turn it up a little bit though. Yeah, there we go. That's a better sound volume. Okay. Let's go.
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
I think we have.
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Yeah, Alize, I agree.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness.
A weakness, huh?
Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
Only a handful?
Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
Okay.
I have a feeling Yulmor might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters.
Probably will.
Vorthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience.
True that.
He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
That is also true. Batman
Agreed.
gonna be mad.
Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Are you sure that eliminating the Wardens will be enough?
Your uncertainty is understandable, given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
As opposed to beginning where? Ooh. Fancy. Fancy schmancy.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds.
Or, 10 and 3 plus the source.
This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source.
Okay.
And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold.
Sounds familiar.
As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
Ooh.
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions.
A calamity.
An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as Umbral Calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
Second one, which was lightning. Third time, which was fire. Fourth time, which was earth. That's what knocked out the Alligans. And then you have ice. And then water, and water, and water, water. Which was the most recent one, except for Bahamut, which was darkness.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the light's continued dominance.
Good timing there, Zelo.
In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky.
Makes sense.
Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim
Sorry, I had to
meaningful
sneeze.
victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Thank you. Uh-oh.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements.
That's not good.
They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Yeah, we gotta help. Of course. Okay. Also, minor change of plans. If, I'm on the wrong class to do this. What was I gaining XP on? Gunburger. Holman's to Switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we had best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Ancestor Gate, and I shall lead you there myself. Because time is kind of the essence. Yeah, Gunburger. Because time is kind of the essence here, I am considering dumping my plan to do, what's it called? All of these as trusts. As much as I would love to do these as trusts, time is, as I said, of the essence. So I think I might want to do these as just a normal dungeon. I'm being followed by another Gunburger. This is our first time outside the gate, actually. Like, where we have a way of seeing the actual world and not just a small intro cutscene. Zelo, you think you might be okay healing? Yeah, it's real purple. Let me actually reach out on the Discord and see if I can hop into my stream channel. Voice activity, cool. So that's just gonna work. Where are they? Yeah, well, there's no guarantees on anything, honestly. Channel permissions. This channel. Zila, you should be able to connect to my channel. Let's talk to the exarch while we're waiting. All set. If we follow this road north, we arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now. Where's my background music? Oh, it was restarting. Okay. Gonna have to grab Fort Job.
Hello there.
Hello. Oh, buddy. Your voice is crackly.
I know. I'm having a lot of problems with things tonight.
Clearly.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Oh.
Hey, you, did you get that thing to Best Buy at all?
I was not able to today. I'm gonna try to go tomorrow.
Hopefully they can figure out what's going on with your Wi-Fi card.
Yeah.
Because the
I really
replacement
hope
should have
so.
worked.
Is my mic sound a little bit better now?
Yeah, it sounds better.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard yourself on the stream for a second there, but you sounded like, and I'm not joking about this, you sounded like you had dug out one of those old SOCOM mics for the PlayStation 2, and then you ran it underwater.
I got a little bit of crackling in my own ears through Discord, but I wasn't sure.
So,
oh no. Hearing it on your stream must have been really bad. I'll have to check it out later, but if it's good, that's good. That's the another problem I didn't need.
You're doing okay now. You sound good now.
Good.
Something to unlock. Oh, right, just a gemstone trader for fates. Blah blah blah, get out of my screen.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, if you do not mind healing for me, then I don't mind having 2 rando DPSs.
I don't mind healing for you at all.
Okay, cool. It's not like I haven't run this dungeon 600 times on trust.
I still need to level trusts.
Get away from me, Draco. I'm gonna actually run it as Paladin, though.
Passage of Arms.
Mm-hmm. I hate that I can't tell if that was thunder or some asshole revving his motorcycle in front of my house.
Oh, jeez. Hopefully just the... I don't know which one I hope it would be.
Yeah, it's apparently thunder. Okay, let's talk to the people. The Exarch asked that we wait, and so we waited. You're here. We are heading in together, yes? Oh god, I can't do Lena's. You literally drove over Lena.
I can't see. I wasn't sure.
Your assistance is appreciated. I can't do her accent.
She has such a interesting like twist on the accent. It's yeah.
She does.
Paladin.
Mm-hmm. Holminster switches past these gates and through the woods. 'Tis not exactly a near neighbor to the Crystarium, but as we occupy the same region, we have built up something of a cooperative relationship. What can we inspect inside, Captain? The town is beset by a swarm unlike any we have seen in recent years. We've done our best to evacuate the villages, but many as half remain. Judging by the numbers of eaters present, we have come a good reason to believe that the Light Warden leads the attack. How convenient. It seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than all of their underlings put together. I slip back in Alizé. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile ether billows outward and envelops the nearest living being, a reckless young swordsman perhaps, and turns him into a brand new warden. Ah, well, you can leave that particular quandary to us. I must ask the guard to stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, I will not watch you go brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist I must go with you. Very well. Though the warden-slaying party shall include myself, the Leviers, Captain Lena, and last but not least... me. It's me. Why is the MSL music playing? A formidable group indeed. Into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Light Warden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. Holminster Switch is now accessible. Blah blah blah, telling me about the trust system. Okay, we're unlocked. I'm going to read all the dialogue though. I'm also going to fix something very quickly because it was not working after an update today. See if that works. Command of the sortie is yours. Though I'm not as spry as I once was, I hope my years-long experience will serve you in some capacity. I can wield spells to harm or heal, and even fashion an arcane shield and sword should we have need of a defensive wall. Simply say the word. What you gotta say, Alphino? As you might have deduced, this troublesome quality of the Wardens, which I have endeavored to raise earlier, was this confounded capacity for spontaneous rebirth. But as the Exarch seems confident that he has matters in hand, so shall I trust that we may slay our foe without fear of etheric aftermath. My restorative spells are at your disposal. help but wonder the scale of this raid is words. I have them. Let's see if they work. I can't help but wonder if the scale of this raid is related to the recruiting the Eaters were doing at Amareng. Not that it matters. After all the combat I saw there, I'm more than ready to test my magics against one of these greater abominations. Destroy a Light Warden for good? If it is possible now, then why not before? Whatever the Exarch believes, I will force a retreat if I deem it necessary. I did not become captain of the guard by being meek or weak. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
I'm ready when you are.
Alright.
Look at that.
That's the beauty of a tank healer combo.
What's this sync to? 71?
Yeah.
Oh, 72.
How big of a pull were you feeling?
Go for broke. Let's go for it.
Go for broke? See how it works? See if our internet connections hold up?
Yeah.
Because I got a storm rolling and you have a faulty Wi-Fi adapter.
So we go one of two ways.
Such devastation!
Such devastation.
Thank you, Niargo.
Dear God, they're turning the bears. I have to fill in the role of the NPCs. All right, going all the way to the end. Let's go. I'm just going to immediately hallowed ground off the bat.
Fair enough.
Hallowed has dropped.
I got you.
Wow. Look at that good pull. Arzer casts the WoW. Hi Arzer, welcome.
Wow. Hi, Arzer.
You know, I should have Requiescat and done my Holy Spirit, but I didn't.
That's alright.
Alright.
Needs optimal DPS.
Ready for the next group?
We'll find out. My MP will find out.
You want me to stop and let you regen?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I pop lucid. Be healthy.
I'm gonna use Sentinel here. Oh God. Did you?
They didn't like me. They still don't like me. One of them daggered on me. I'm dead.
Rip. Someone ripped it off of me.
Well, that wasn't... Oh.
It is very epic, Arzer, and I fucked up. I've run this dungeon 6,000 fucking times and I fucked up.
He really didn't do that bad.
Oh no, I did. I did just miss one enemy, but it did cause us a wipe. So
it's okay. You have the sprout icon.
I do have. No, I don't.
You don't have a strike.
I don't.
It's because we're in a party.
No, it's because you lose the sprout icon going into Shadowbringers.
Oh.
I'm just gonna grab these 3 and we'll do the next pull after.
Go big or go home. If you want.
That next pull's pretty spicy anyway. So
That's fair.
I thought I could do it, but let's not cause a second wipe.
You probably could do it.
I was a good paladin. I didn't clemency once.
Oh, I was not a good white mage.
I trusted you.
I mean, you're
Don't
alive.
run away! Don't run away! Don't run away!
Oh, they're all aggroed on me, by the way.
I'm working on it.
I screwed up that one.
Kill me.
I had a
Not
lily.
really.
I had a lily. I thought it was all good. I was like, oh, just throw the lily on him. And then you got hit for more than I thought you would. Well. It's usually pretty epic if, you know, the tank and healer are the 2 most important party members for not dying. Don't screw up. Sorry.
This is a disaster.
This is a very cursed monster.
These poor DPS, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is a fucking disaster.
That was me in both ways. I was like, I have a lily and I have an addiction. If he gets too low, I'll just
It
pop
wa-
that.
It wasn't you the first time.
It was me the second time. Just pull them off.
I had cooldowns running. I just died fast. Well, I'm also not a level 80 tank, so
I mean, that's kind of fair, but at the same time, I can't justify that as an excuse for my failing to realize that you would take more damage than I thought you would.
that bear just hits like a motherfucker. Even without me, like, standing in his shit, which I've been very much avoiding.
I think it's just Holminster, because later I feel like the low 80 dungeons are fairly decent.
Yeah, Holminster's kind of overtuned. Like, even these little dudes are fucking me up. Okay. Okay. We've made it through the bears.
I mean, even with that, I can't justify me screwing that up.
Yeah, you can. This will be smooth sailing from here on.
Oh, we're already. Oh, wow.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Hello, trailer boss.
Trailer boss. It's what? The Tickler is the name of the tank buster on this guy?
Yeah, this is the AoE.
And Path of Light is the AoE? Yeah. So Reprisal, Path of Light, and I use thing on the tickler. Okay, he's not going to use his Pen Cluster on me? Oh no, it's Pillory! Pillory is it! There we go, that hit like a fucking truck.
I just realized.
What's that?
Bahamut yet. Rotation.
What's that?
The Summoner's rotation. I haven't seen Bahamut yet.
You know, you're right.
Hillary again.
Stop moving. I would hate to be a melee DPS on this fight. Just like fuck positionals, I guess.
I agree.
You can tell I haven't played Paladin in any serious way for a while because my rotation just doesn't exist.
That's me when I just play Paladin in general. There we go.
Oh, buddy. Getting greed on that. Maybe pick up gear for an alt class. Somebody help! Aw. These fucking gremlins have to die. I pop Pallid.
I still don't think I've seen Bahamut.
I haven't either. I don't have any cooldown, so I'm not gonna heavy pull here.
Okay. Yeah, because I have 0 lilies. I mean, that doesn't mean I can't sustain this.
Yeah, If we're not gonna have Bahamut, which you are right, I have not seen Bahamut once, I'm gonna have to stagger my pulls a little bit because we are going to die.
Yeah. Like you were talking about, Hominster is not. It's pretty rough. Like just that attack alone murdered your health.
Headbutt?
I think it was the gremlin.
Oh yeah, the gremlin's hurt. The gremlin's also slow.
Is that what's causing? Okay.
Yeah, they say mean things about me and then I get slow.
It's rude.
I've got cooldowns in like 15 seconds, so I can. Well, it's just one pull anyway.
Is it? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do this as Trust, I said. It'll be faster. As the main party, it'll be faster than Trust, I said.
Well then, there were 2 whites and a not so good summoner.
They're trying their best, I'm sure.
Outburst, outburst, outburst.
Is that better than what I have? Yes. I see.
I think they were just casting Rune 2 there. I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, hi. Hello, Tesleen.
You're a familiar sight. Tickler.
That's the tickler. And that was mitigated.
And you had a shield.
Oh, buddy, that's gonna suck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't run. Don't run. Just don't crisscross. Popping Divine Veil. Why are you not facing me? Don't look over there, look at me. I'm getting back into it. I'm getting the old groove.
That's good.
No, I need Enhanced Requiescat. Ooh,
Nice timing on that.
you're welcome.
Don't. Are you trying to stack with me? What are you doing?
I don't recall her ever doing that animation, but maybe she just doesn't do it on Truss.
Which one?
Where she flaps around in the air, like grasping at her neck.
Oh.
I can count the number of times that I've actually done this on normal dungeon, like on one hand, so. Code of Fending. That's okay. Necklace of Slaying, we'll pass on that. No, get away! Rip. Read on that. This is just a gauntlet. Where's our monk?
Here they come. Uh-oh. Hey, you're not dead. That's good.
It's my favorite way to not be.
Everything froze up for me.
Oh, fully resist the stun. I thought I could stun him. Sentinel pop.
I keep freezing up.
I wish I had Confeeder or like literally any of the fun moves that I can use a Paladin. This place is fucked. Get off of my team! I want to know what caused the fire. Sin Eaters don't breathe fire. Why is everything on fire?
Isn't the final boss that with breath attack?
I don't know, does he? None of these guys do.
Like the Warden.
Get out of that. Now, Lockely, you might ask, are you keyboard turning? Well, when I'm trying to drink a cup of coffee, yes, I am.
Oh, I froze up. Oh.
You freeze?
Yeah, everything keeps just freezing in place in my sending receiving go to 0.
Oh no.
And then a few seconds later, it's just this big area right here. It was fine the first part of the run.
Earrings offending. coffee break. I will have a cup of coffee, Nyargle. Thank you.
Nyargle.
Let's see. Place an armory chest. Oh. Light Warden, Philia. Bum 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 bum. Is that? Yes. Update gear. Yes.
Some really good boss music.
Oh yeah.
Is that... No.
No, I remember the name of the tank buster for this one. It's called Head Crusher.
Oh, it's that one. It's alright, you still got your medicine on.
Okay, yeah, they are helping. Cool. Oh, Nyargle, you ain't seen nothing yet. There's a reason why everybody says that Shadowbringers is the best expansion. Right, Cow? Or now? He's gonna follow that up with left.
Yep. Come on. No,
I'm just gonna keep him face to the north as much as I can. Head Crusher.
Okay, Monk. Whatever.
It's okay. I got a chance to use Passage of Arms, baby. Hey, maybe I should Sheltron things.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't think he breathes fire. I think that he just punches everything in front of him. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Oh, shit.
Turn right back around.
Oh. Goodbye.
Oh.
Oh, goodbye.
No.
And they're getting chained down.
What? They ran it.
I know.
Alright.
It's okay, we got it.
Oh, hey, look. It's a Bahamut.
Oh, wow. Amazing. I wonder if they're like, oh shit, I have this ability, don't I? We've all been there.
Oh, yeah.
Someone LB, please?
I mean, I can help if you want.
Thank you, Summoner. The dog dropped.
The dog dropped.
All right,
You got
we've
58.
started victory screens of. No more happy ear wiggles, just sadness.
Oh, that's right.
Pass on those. Pass on those. Needing on the doggo.
No! Oh, you got higher than... Oh, a 90.
Oh, they got a 90, yeah.
Unfortunate.
Is what it is. Okay, going to mute, because it's time for cutscenes.
It's releasing its ether! Fall back! We cannot let it touch us! Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw!
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor.
It's a lot of ether. A lot of recycling ether.
But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
Me? Question mark?
The blessing of light. And the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Shiny. Ethernet. Holy shit.
Behold, the monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
That scene never is not badass.
Scar.
It can't be.
What's happening?
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea. The warrior of darkness has come.
I see.
Just like nobody has.
Is that what I think it is?
None of these people have ever seen the sky. None of them.
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people?
It's a good question.
You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you.
How many years have I waited for this moment? To hear the line from the trailer.
You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete.
Of course. There's a whole bunch of other zones we have to go to.
Though darkness has fallen here, the other Wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains.
See?
Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will.
We did have lots of things going on back in the source.
I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. But for the present, I beg you, stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the Wardens and restore darkness to the first.
That's a ghost. Sounds like a glorious adventure.
On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
Nobody else
I
saw
understand
that.
there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
Yeah, Exarch.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Good.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
Oh man, we got out and it was actually night too. So we got to have the music. I bet it's raining. But it's probably also the first time they've seen rain in a long time. Sky. It is as if the sky itself had disappeared into the heavens. If I didn't have wounded the Tentu, I'd never stop staring. Water? I don't mind if I do. Need to check something. Okay, yeah, that's all working. Okay. Let me actually do something so it stops being all weird. There we go. Apply. It's over, yes? I might need a moment. Without that constant glare, Lakeland seems to be an entirely different place. How quickly have you justified my faith in you? So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Should have turned that on another class. Trust parties unlocked. So I can do that with NPCs. Exarch is looking ahead to the immediate future. Now, as for how we proceed from here... The villages were evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They who whisper and wonder if the warrior of darkness has come. 'Tis to be expected. Lockely, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in the maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as a legendary warrior of darkness, I fear that, no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although his concerns are more focused on Yulmore. It may be best if you can maintain a low profile until we see how Valtteri responds to all of this. Oh, I suppose. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of our citizens, a joy you surely brought into being. I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. 'Tis my intention to share with our people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. The unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden and has since departed for parts unknown, yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. Although I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day, about all of you. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray, take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. And to think, you'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask that after all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the Pendants? Please let Broggy know that we're bringing in a number of injured, and that any restoratives in the market need be reserved for the infirmary. Yeah, I can do that. We should stop making our way to the Crystarium slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check in on Holminster. We already went through the village from top to bottom, Alice. We should take all the chance to rest. You included. I knew one of those eaters, and I can't rest. Not now. Kathleen. So please, I wish to be left alone for a while. And that means you as well, Lockely. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. I promise to find you later where I'll feel myself again. When I feel myself again, even. Anyway, bye. Just you and me then, shall we? Any ether currents nearby? 169 yalms to the south. That seems like forever. Anyway, that's the first dungeon of Shadowbringers. These are the notes that this expansion opens up on, and it only gets better from here. Get away from me, gremlin. Ooh, please don't spot me, gremlin. There it is. Zelo, thank you for the help with the dungeon, by the way. I don't know why this thing decided to attack me. I'm 5 levels above it. 4 levels above it, I can count. Yeah, come on, Draco. Yeah, that's right. What'd I teach you? Grab this ether current. Man. Thunderstorm's actually really pretty out here in Lakeland. They do skyboxes and weather so well. Though, you know what they really should do? I wonder if it does it. Should have lightning strike the crystal tower and have it glow. Oh, ether current. Excuse me, Draco. What you up to, buddy? Oh, you mining. Cause like it's we know that the crystal tower is like this thing that gathers up ether from the sun. Well, that should mean that it can like suction up, you know, ether from lightning, right? Like it should function as a lightning rod as well. The glow from that ether current made it look like I was holding a flashlight under my face, getting ready to tell a spooky story. Spooky scary. I can teleport back to the Crystarium. Why am I running? Alright. Be right back. Take a very short break. I want to stretch my legs, refill my water. See you in a few minutes. I'm back. I see y'all were having fun with the potions while I was gone. To answer your question, Archer, a halfkin. So, there's a couple of sky shard things in there. And a halfkin is the result of basically the child of someone who is human and someone who is a beastkin. And so they are a halfkin. Wait a second, that didn't work. I'll refund you on that one, Zelo. I'm refunding you that one. That one failed. That one didn't work. All right, Alphino. Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there is something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be as peaceful as our Hooded Fenn predicted. I shall take a brief stroll around town before retiring to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Bragi, I suggest you do the same. Sleep well, Lockely. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alize both. Yeah, bruh, no, we're not gonna have, untroubled dreams, unfortunately. Nuts to you. Is that clan nutsy stuff? I should unlock that while I'm over here, too. Hey, Bragi. What can I do for you? I know this isn't my voice, but, this is the one you're giving me, so... Looking to buy a lantern like every other stumbling soul in the city. Keep the medical supplies or whatever. I see. Well, Captain Lena can rest assured that any potions I've spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment, if you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holminster? Starwood lad like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs, make himself known. I'm sure Glenard can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. We start in the role quests. So, for people who do not know, in Shadowbringers, we do not have, what are they called? We don't have class quests. Well, we have a class quest, but primarily we have role quests, which, are for tanks, healers, physical DPS, magic DPS. And there's a special quest line if you complete them all. What's up, Glenard? Spinning shot. Got that drone swinging around. Sayula, more beer for table 2, and a couple of pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Coming right up. Sorry, we're rushed off our feet this evening, sir. Can I get you anything? Drinks are on the house. Oh, that Bragi has a twisted sense of humor. To think he'd send you to me at a time like this. The first real night in a near 100 years has folks all riled up and then some. What's more, with that Eda business at Holminster Switch, they say that a Light Warden was destroyed without a damn trace. It was a warrior of darkness who did the deed. Just staring. I really must apologize for Glenard. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling. You wouldn't mind telling me about that? You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees around a queen. You need not look any further than Holminster for proof of that. But the attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed shadow. Oh, yeah, Arzer. There are two different ones. There's a targeted one and there's a random. You use the random on yourself. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again, an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you'll run into on the road if your luck is foul. I'll refund you for the random, Arzer. They're a danger to everyone, so the Settlement Council puts bounties on their heads. And our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Seems a few of them were inspired by the... Oh, wait, that's Sayela talking. Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying even more so than most. These are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays. Oh, no, wait, hold on. No, Zila, wait. No, hold on, dude. Rude. I was in the middle of reading a text box. God. Yep. Done blowing me right the hell up. Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying even more than most. These are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays, a class of eaters that we've dubbed the cardinal virtues. The virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago. When the historians heard the description given by the survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. If that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they're also reported to be as tough as light wardens, not the kind of prey you could take down single-handed. Our virtue hunters have all but given up, but knowing the warrior of darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. The Hume over there with the oversized sword is Grandson. He's in it for the revenge, wants to recruit a comrade at arms as tenacious as he is. This moody motherfucker. The Mistel lad is Lou Reek. Don't be fooled by his dewy cheeks, as he's as hard a hunter as they come. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That's Sarek. Word is he's an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. Last we have Giot, dwarf and drunkard both. Wanted to join forces with a healer, and only a healer. Something about needing a mender's wisdom. I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have that look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of the hunters. Who knows? Together you might even collect the bounty on a cardinal virtue. Oh, now there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted even the patronage of a single virtue hunter. You gained access to the role quest, blah 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 blah. Talk to a virtue hunter. Which means I have to go talk to Broody McBruderson. Or I can do Lou Reeks. Or I can do Sarek's. I don't have a healer though. Yeah, no, none of these. Any particular ones you'd rather see? Tank, physical DPS, or magic. I can't do healer. Healer is actually the best of the 4, but I don't have a healer leveled. We'll come back to them. Drill! So Lurik, okay. I'll grab Lurik whenever and Nargotep says magic. Why don't we sleep on it and come back? Welcome back. Welcome back, sir. I wonder if anyone can sleep with the city in such an uproar. Will you be retiring to your quarters? Yeah, dude, I'm going to sleep. Very good, sir. In light of our present situation, I've had illumination prepared for all our rooms. No need to rush to the market for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, sir. Da-da-da-da-da, cutscene time. Wow. Wow. Thanks, Nurgle.
So it's your lot's turn to be the Warriors of Darkness, is it?
It's a ghost.
It's funny how things work out.
Yeah, it is. Been watching, have you? These are my private quarters. Dude, he's a ghost.
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armarang. And I was there when you slew the Light Warden.
Oh, yeah?
Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends then? Through thick and thin?
They are my sidekicks, yes.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time?
Hopefully nothing.
I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
Be nice to yourself, Ardbert. Oh, hello.
So this is what the light was hiding. She's here. I must go to her.
Little asynchronous because of the mod, but you do what you gotta. I wish it ran on that too, but it doesn't. Meanwhile, inside an Imperial Magitech facility in the Source.
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
It's a boy!
Out of my way!
Oh.
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy.
Hi there.
Such devastation!
When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the Warrior of Light from the jaws of death. Your armor is most distinct.
No, I mean after he scrubbed it clean.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar, in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
Of course he does.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause. I swear their receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
Titaru and Crow need to have their own side adventure where they just track people down.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
Away on other business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated.
Of course.
There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
Yeah, it's because the Empire sucks.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill.
It's pretty bad. Not gonna lie.
Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Chemical weapons.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once.
I like how he's still carrying around all the Ascian masks.
Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
Ha! From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radiance said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
Okay. Meanwhile, am I getting another meanwhile? No. I'm just getting an XP. Sweet. An unwelcome guest. The manager of suites is wearing a grave expression. Ah, begging your pardon, sir, but do you intend to head outside? If so, I'd strongly advise you not to stray too far from the Crystarium. Word has it that Word has it that Yolmor has dispatched its military to Lakeland. Given the timing, one can only assume that they do not welcome the return of night. Even now, the Exarch is in the Ocular, deliberating a response. A job well done. Nuts to you. All right, there's things I can pick up. I should pick up nuts to you, because that'll open up the hunt marks for me. The Hume lout thinks he might be the right person for a questionable job. Oh, you're him, aren't you? Haldor's been asking after you. You know Haldor, aye? Clan Nutsy's man. If you're keen to hunt on the deadliest marks of the biggest bounties, then you might want to seek him out. You'll find him over by the board in the rookery. Though, if I were ye, I'd steer clear of that whole nasty business. Bad for one's health, it is. I don't know how I managed to nab his accent, but I did. That's just a ether current. I'll do that later. Let's go unlock Clan Nutsy. Meanwhile, the Legion of Doom. Could it be the esteemed warrior himself? Well met, sir, well met. You are a very hard man to track down by all accounts. Yet here you are in the flesh. How very blessed I am to make your acquaintance. I am Haldor of Clan Nutsy. Perhaps you've heard of us? We certainly have heard of you, I could tell you that. A fighter through and through. I'll come right to it. Interested in joining the clan? Interested in taking a drink of water? Apologies, apologies. Only a fool would sign up without knowing what we're about, and you're no fool, I can see that. The clan is, how shall I put it? An association of adventurous souls who make a living hunting down certain notable fiends. Marks, as we want to call them. Surely you're familiar with the concept. Norvrant is home to a myriad of living creatures, many of whom pose a threat to her good people. Thus did the Exarch, at least I think it was him, in his boundless wisdom, call upon the Settlement Council to develop a framework that would encourage motivated hunters to dispatch these mercenaries. These menaces, actually, not mercenaries. Why would we dispatch mercenaries? To wit, ye brave souls who slay marks shall receive due compensation. Not at all a bad arrangement, aye. If you don't mind to read the benefits, speak with Zilly over there. She'll record your name in the ledger and see you registered as a clan member. Okay, Zilly, what's up? May I help you, sir? At the urging of Haldor, was it? I see. Good timing on that, Nyargle. There was an IC there. You are plainly more capable of acquitting yourself well enough in battle, and so I have no grounds to refuse you. I hereby accept your application to join Clan Nutsy. Check the board for the latest bills. The tougher the mark, the better the reward. Hunt what you like or nothing at all. However, you may only take hunts designated for appropriate member of your current status, a novice. I don't know why she's talking like an Elcor, but she is now. The clan is disinclined to allow unproven hunters to commit suicide by mark. Once you have achieved sufficient measures of success, you will be permitted to pursue more dangerous fiends. Do try not to die before then. Clan Nutsy hunts now accessible. As a new member of Clan Nutsy, you're permitted to take bills. Kill monsters, get nuts. She sounds bored talking about how you're about to die. I mean, yes. Alright, Haldor, give me the next set. Still at it, are we? I thought you might be. I had a feeling that you had a bright future with Clan Nutsy, and sure enough, you're not dead yet, which is more than I could say about some other poor sods. I've even heard whispers that you've caught the eye of our Yulmoran patrons. Excuse me? What? No one told you. The whole system we have got here in Crystarium first originated in Yulmore. Once upon a time, a few perfume gentlemen were bored out of their wits and desperate for entertainment, and so they pooled their considerable resources and started placing bounties on dangerous beasts to attract hunters. Their original intent was to derive amusement from the gruesome deaths of the foolish and greedy enough to pursue the box. A reprehensible pastime, wouldn't you agree? But people are stronger and more clever than many realize. Like you, one nut marks hardly pose a challenge to you, now do they? All the more reason to pester Zill for more information of two nut bills. So Haldor thinks you're ready to undertake two nut bills, does he? Oh, intriguing. Oh, why not? We're down a few ranking hunters, so perhaps you could make up for their absence. Do bear in mind that should you die whilst in pursuit of Mark, you will receive no compensation. You will also be dead, which would be an inconvenience for the both of us. We have great expectations for you, Hunter. Being dead would be inconvenience to both of us. Okay, and I can't get any more from Haldor yet. Thanks, CeeLo. I thought it would fit her. Head to the Ocular for an unwelcome guest. That's what? The Docile Gate. Sporks Pantalones. That's a name. Hi, Zelo. You're not who I wanted to click.
You are come at a good time. As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's bad. Zeppelins. Never trust those.
Laxon Loft, here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Oh, yeah, Zelo?
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would.
Don't show that we're spying. Not a window.
Gather round.
It's a crystal wall.
I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty.
You're forgiven.
Vanish.
Wait a second. Oh god, am I a ghost?
Enter. Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
Oh, hi there, Discount Landy.
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
His Benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater. Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky. If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution.
Oh, snap.
Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmore's mercy, promptly.
Get out of here, discount Londi.
One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
He just looked at us.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves
Oh, he
to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
Discount Landy.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
Oh, you're not imagining that.
I fear he did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmore's army since before Vorthry's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
If Yulmore chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat.
Correct.
While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
It is noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived.
That's fair.
Yulmore has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay.
Oh?
According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner.
Interesting.
A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia.
Minfilia? What?
It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmor before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would
Generations
not
of
surprise me if he had
Minfilias?
made her capture his chief concern.
I'm sorry. Generations of Minfilias?
Ah, of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Maren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you.
Or you could tell me right now.
Alphino, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right. Though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
Or you could tell us,
In the
Exarch.
meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
You can take 5 minutes to tell us what you're talking about, dude. That's interesting. If Minfilia has indeed been captured, I dare say we will see another familiar face anon. But first things first, pray seek out Morin at the Cabinet of Curiosity. We will continue to watch the Yulmorans. Okay, cool. Everybody just dancing over here. Either of these two, anyone from chat? Raihan and Vid? Either of you guys from chat? I know Zelo's here. With his dwarf bun. A weasel? Hi, VidGamer4, welcome. Oh. I see. Hello. Hi there. Why did you cast Mega Flare on me? That was wrong for a goddammit. Son of a bitch.
Enterprise.
Oh wait, no, hold up, wait. Damn it, Nyargle. As if I didn't already teleport the wrong place once. Ethernet, Cabinet of Curiosity. Really like the styling on these doors. I really like the clipping on these doors. I know. Here's what I can do. There we go. Now it's gone. Hi, Alize. Whatever you're thinking Noren's going to tell you about Minfilia, it won't be what you're expecting. Just trust me. It seems an age since we bid Minfilia farewell. What was Morin's voice? What was Morin's voice? Shit, I don't remember Morin's voice. Yes, if you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They're experiencing quite a surge in popularity. I think it was like soft, right? Oh, you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I have finished out some outstanding tasks, that is. While I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book. The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter, and the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend anyone an interest in learning about Minfilia. But you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below. Should, I say, for while there is a place for everything here, not everything is always in its place, despite my best efforts. In short, if the book is not where it should be, it will almost certainly be where it shouldn't. So, good luck. Gee, thanks. If it's not where it should be, then it's gonna be where it shouldn't be. Can't beat that logic. The book does not appear to be here. No luck as of yet. Lower level. Antibert. Antibert. Better watch out, Arbert. Antibert's here. He's your opposite. The book does not appear to be here. Is there a stepladder we can borrow? Why don't you just grow up? You're an Ellison. You should be like 5 feet taller than me. Or drink a Fantasia potion. I have like... Just as your eyes begin to blur, they come to rest on a copy of the Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light. I have 4 of them in my inventory, Alize. I can give you one. You can be a taller race. That's the book, is it? Keeping my eye on you. Listen, I don't have a problem. Have you found the book? Yes, this is the one. Hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I've finished all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once. Yay, it's story time! Story time. The Warrior of Light can't read because they've taken too many blows to the head, so picture books are appreciated. Without further ado, then, began 100 years ago, when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvrant. Just as it seemed all lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance, a maiden with hair spun of gold and eyes of the clearest sapphire. Naught was known about her save that her name was Minfilia, and for delivering the realm, she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace, but 15 years later her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. This is some... what's that game series called? The Alice in Wonderland ones. They'll look like this. It's also very Psychonauts, too. When Sin Eaters laid rest to the kingdom of Velbert, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. One with hair spun of girl. Yeah, it's... but who's the guy who made it? It's, American McGee, thank you. She was hailed as the Oracle Reborn and came to likewise be called Minfilia. Enlisting in the Yulmoran army, this Minfilia fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Oh, rip. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet with her dying breath, she whispered to the grieving comrades, Minfilia will return, like this is some James Bond movie or some shit. And true to her words, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the selfsame eyes, the selfsame hair, and those selfsame powers. She too took the name Minfilia. She too fought Sin Eaters as a soldier of Yulmor, and she too fell in battle. Many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day. It's pretty fucked up. And that concludes the tale. By their valor and sacrifice, these women saved Norvrent on numerous occasions. And were it not for them, we might have never learned of the Light Wardens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories or the knowledge of her previous incarnations. All of the Minfilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the way of war and ignorant of the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not, but all were made to face the Sin Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive. What can you tell us about the current Minfilia? She was found by the Yulmoran army some 10 years ago and taken into their care, or rather, their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name, for by that time, under Lord Vothry's rule, Yulmor had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Minfilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, so they kept her under lock and key. Excuse me? For a long while, we heard nothing of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was the Yulmoran's best interest for her to remain under their control. But then, 3 years ago, a gallant hero stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the Tales. This dude's like Otacon from fucking Metal Gear Solid. It's just like white Japanese animes. Indeed. I believe we have a good grasp of Minfilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Morin. Might I trouble you for a word, Lockely? Outside? Yeah, of course, dude. My Streamlabs has stopped counting how long I've been live. It says I've only been live for an hour and 30 minutes, and that is a lie. As you've surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our dear own Thancred. They've since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Minfilia journeyed here as Hydaelyn's emissary to halt the flood of light. It could only be by her that the people of First witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light. But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. Coffee? Thank you, Nargle. If she's been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking about roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, you should just spit it out. Just so happens that I agree with you. Quite clear that this Minfilia possesses Hydaelyn's blessing. It wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side. Right, Lockely? One's generally been enough, but fine. I'm not too eager to see a Minfilia again. I see you've made up your minds. Exarch, what brings you here? A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Yomoran forces at Laxenloft do indeed have Minfilia in their custody. For the present, they are holding her there, but we can be certain that they will move her to Yomor ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. Jeez, there I go again. Give me a second to reset my brain. So if we mean to act, we should do it quickly. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, the people of the Crystarium. Say what? I'm not gonna have to go do it? Exarch is eager to delve into the details of his proposal. I really need to stop turning in quests on Paladin.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary.
Okay. And that's why we've called a meeting of everyone here.
'Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you.
If you're enjoying this stream, please toss me a follow. Follows help a lot, and you'll get notifications whenever I go live.
My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit.
Wait, what, Nyargle? Sorry, Zeal. I changed the bot off of Streamlabs, so that doesn't work anymore. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I've got to get the command set up. Oh, yeah, showing our POB. I get it. I understand now. As many of you are aware, we've received an emissary from Yulmore for a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit.
To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war.
Oh, no.
Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide.
But...
And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far.
So...
Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
Very good question.
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Look at all these good beans.
Why? We can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for?
She got a point.
We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
Well, clearly everybody's in one mind.
Consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmore's ultimatum.
I should play some more Among Us, that's fun.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
Sus.
And there you have it. If Yulmore wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
I mean, I've been told I have a pretty good evil laugh.
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
Wish they gave me a dialogue choice there. Let me really ham it up and play into the villainy.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure.
That I have a much better villain laugh than that. It's true.
At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air.
Oh, we're gonna roofie them from the air.
Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. See to your preparations.
I'm gonna use chemical warfare on them. The old Kyrugian lady just punched her fists and it made the like thwockiest sound. It was like...
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Of course. Gotta go get our villain outfits. Because we are villains now. Oh, they've asked the wrong people to be villains. What's up, Alize? The people of Crystarium have initiative. I respect that. Though our hosts have often taken the lead, we often have a part to play. Let's see that we play it well. Told you, I have a good villain laugh. Many here have a place in their hearts for Minfilia. We must ensure this mission succeeds, for all their sakes. So, you will be joining the guard, but however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Yeah, sure. Where's your salute, soldier? Better, more spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempts, clearly. Now, first things first, you'll need uniforms. Go to the Crystalline Mean and report to Catelys. She will see you measured and fitted. Okay. Let's go put on our villain garb. I was gonna say gauntlets, but gauntlets are clearly part of the garb. Na, 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 na. Ah, there's the last of them. You and your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see that you look your dashing best for your first outing. Well, that measuring was far less painful than when Tataru had it done. Pretty sure that she beat me over the head and then chloroformed me and dragged me into a closet to get the exact amount. Can I have those numbers? I think she said. I see. How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. We do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well then, see to it. And have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. I have used a Sharpie to draw on this very, very expensive map, but despite the fact that I could definitely have just pointed to it. I have ruined it. Do not tell the map maker. You could also see, like, it's a very old map. Like, look at the edges. They are frayed. Nobody makes maps like this anymore. Just don't tell anybody, okay? But as mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amar to scatter dream power from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will swarm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided whenever possible. I assume we're to be a part of said unit. Correct? I've not put check marks on here because I've already fucked it up, so I might as well just fuck up the whole thing. It's completely useless for anything now. But the unit will be divided into two contingents, one deploying from Fort Job and the other from the Hostile Imperative. You and Alphino will join the former. Lockely, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Should have laminated it first, you're right. Though I don't know if they have lamination machines. They probably do in Garlemald, but we're not anywhere near Garlemald. Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Chesamil at the Spirigatics. She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of the dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend, and we'll see you in the field. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of an Amaro from the Rookery, after you have collected the serum, of course. Okay, we'll go down to Spirigatics, which is like right down here. Just gotta jump over the edge and then pretend we didn't break our leg. Okay, I can't go that way. Cool. Cool and nice. Let me in! It's really weird that you can't go back there considering that it's literally fully modeled. It's like they're not hiding anything. So why can't I walk through there? My leg! Yes, sweetie? Is there something you need? Oh, one of the guards come for your dram, are you? Here you go. A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you. It's bitter as sin. Prince's kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, they should have called it Crone's kiss. Just aside, the stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow, but if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourself. So I must ask you to drink it here and now, while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd even say you had enjoyed it. Now, you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, all right? They don't tend to grow back. Who would have considered that they did? Why is that even a consideration? Where am I supposed to go? Have to be level 72. Would be level 72 if my dumbass turned in the last quest on Gunbreaker. Amazing. Excuse me? Whomstead? You! Take that, Clemency. Wonder if I can get that light post up here. Whee! Jem Mai. I'll talk to you in a second. Gotta try and get this thing. song's so good. Nope. Give it another shot. Still too fast. What? Did a backwards walk off of it? I don't know how to do it. Okay, fuck it. Come on, Zemshimai. Yes, what do you require of me? An Amaro. An Amaro to take you to the Imperative, eh? As much I'd like to oblige, all our amounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you'll have to go by foot. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you are willing to lend a hand. Dude, I'm going there for the coming operation. Outrageous. Excuse me. I was about to deliver an Amaro to Razdika's round. One of the locations whence beasts will fly. Oh god, his voice is just killing me. Will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the routes to the Imperative. Oh, I'm killing my. Just a second. I think I'm okay. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery to my stead. Very good. I shall ready the Amaro for departure at once. Technically, nothing's stopping me from flying over to where I need to go in the first place, but Razdika's round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It's up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry and she'll give you further instructions. To be separated from the Mara, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That's all go well. I would, but there's Neither current up here and I have to take it first. I heard you, you swirly bastard. The Amaro did not return without me. I jumped off. Gotta get our taste of On Our Fates Alight.
I see.
I see. There is a new command for the bot, but I'm not going to tell anybody what it is. You have to discover it. This is what I programmed in Leorin board, so it will work. Oh, you're delivering that Amaro to us? Afraid there's been a change of plans. We have all the beasts we already require here. Instead, take this one to the Imperative to the west. Please see it to the handler on duty, Zeli Ventru. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you rightwise. I am gonna get this, viewing point first. That is XP. And then there's a swirly boy over here. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, you got disconnected. Like one of the best songs in the game. I have to disband the party because we got that solo duty coming up here. Oh, damn it. Okay. That's where I have to bring it? Yes. Ah, the last of my Amaro. You may leave the beast with me. My thanks, friend. There's a swirly boy over here. Zelo, you are a fox now. Wow. A sheep's. That's a common one for where no one, wasn't it? Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the guard recently? Yeah, definitely. Ha, so that's the way of it then. Well, you managed to arrive and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Austro Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. Do I have anything that I can turn this on? Nope. Hey, the Skywatcher has a job now. Look, there's things for them to do. Amazing. Hi, Lena. So it seems that rather than the Amaro delivering you, you delivered the Amaro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Of course you do. Hey, I get a Crystarium set. With the operation approaching fast, that Lena means to put you to work. In readiness for the operation, the Amaro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you will know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them, a task I am sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro launch and see it to 4 of the beasts. Dismissed. Well, as like half a dozen other things, but we're just doing MSQ. There, buddy. Have some food. Gwee! Gwee gwee! I forgot that Amara make gwee noises. Why am I walking? I can just drive. You know what I didn't do? You know what I didn't do? I didn't attune to the aetherite. Normally, I'm so diligent about that. Indolent Amaro. Last thing we do is enjoy indolence or something. Gwee? Gwee. It munches on the fodder, absentmindedly. Quee-quee-quee! Quee-quee! It's wary at first, but appetite eventually wins out and accepts the fodder. Good. Equable Amaro? Gwee? Reels at the smell, but accepts it nonetheless. And BGM down just a tiny bit. The Amaro are fed. Good. The rest have already been dosed, so we need not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. Alright. What you Owen about, Yargle? We got the O's in the chat. I hear a swirly boy. Where you at? Where you hiding, swirly boy? You above me? Below me? Back here? Around here? Oh, how dare you. Now I'm gonna have to climb all the fucking way back up to the top. Unless... Haha! Success! I'm a genius. What's Jeremy Clarkson say? My genius knows no bounds. Except for all the times that I'm absolutely not a genius. Is this where I'm supposed to go? It is. The big fucking cannon. I bet they can shoot a Yulmoran airship out of the sky. The operation is ready to commence. Stand ready. During the operation, some of your gear will be glamored. Blah, 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 blah. We've seen this before. Before. Just shoot it. Just shoot it. These guys have such a weird armor. They would be awful in battle. Like, they just stick out like sore thumbs. How do they even see through the helmets?
Keep moving. What now?
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
It's my favorite random theme in Shadowbringers. Oh no, is my connection going out? Did I go down there for a second?
You're gonna be... Sound the alarm!
We back up? We running? Was it? I saw my stream replay that it was spinning for a second. That was weird. Oh, we look to be good now. Goodbye, Piper. You can't stand on my laptop. I look dumb. It's the chainmail headdress that looks dumb.
The powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Yeah, let's do it, Lena. Let's go. The dream powders have got a pink rain. Kind of looks like sakura petals. Fight my way to Minfilia. The first contingent has already entered. Let us follow.
For the Crystarium!
Reinforcements! We need reinforcements! My men will occupy the enemy while we rescue the Oracle. Yar! Yeah. Wow! Wow! Got a 360s no-scope style on him. Look, you gotta jump up here, target this guy. You gotta jump off and... You certainly took your time. Is the other Admiral's system, but we're told to avoid enemy attention. Ronkenstone! That's almost certainly a reference. We do not have time. Leave them to the guard. These guys are sleeping. Gilmore may boast the largest army. But woman for a moment, we are no less mighty. Intruder, stop them! Not again. What are you doing, technical stuff? Crystarium scum! Devastation! This is no token force. They were serious about invading. Get over here.
Let's give them a show!
Let's take off my headgear so that you can actually see my face. If you can stand, you can fight. Push them back. There's still more standing than I would have liked. But we must press on regardless. The longer we take, the harder our task will become.
You're not alone.
Ah, yes. Kill the one in the dress. We don't seem to be getting anywhere. Lockely, Lena, go on ahead. We'll hold them on here. Understood. With me, Lockely. Two soldiers? Really? That's all you're gonna send? A token for us? Oh, was immune to stun, okay. Not immune to interrupts, though. Get out of here. The way is relatively clear. Good. All these sleepy boys. Look at these sleepy boys. Snoring. Y'all are gonna get executed when you get back to the Yolmor. Night night. I see I've got a warrior. And a dragoon. Well, Lancer. Take out the dragoon first. Warrior was really bad at his job. Didn't pop one cooldown. We fall. We fall. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We've come here to rescue you. Your weapons made to the same specification as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Her eyes, man. Understood. Please lead the way. Hey, those are not normal eyes. Let's rejoin the others and let us quit this place. All this trouble because of me. I'm so sorry. Save your apologies until after we've escaped. quiet. Too quiet. Is that Ranjit? This will not end well. Oh boy, it's Kung Fu. Well, he's already Kung Fu. It's Discount Landy, that's what I call him. I will avenge my father. Wait, wrong game. Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here. I should be monk for this. You will return to your more. No, I won't go back to that cell. It is for your own protection. Ah! Pathetic. Oh man. Oh, you're all right. I'm fine, I just can't move. Stay there while I tend to these vermin. The tales do not lie. He is fierce beyond reckoning. He cannot maintain his onslaught forever. Be prepared to run. You will do no such thing.
Be gone!
And now it is just you and me. And my dragon here. Did I mention I had a dragon? Well, I do. And you are made of sterner stuff than the rest. Yes, it's because I'm a tank. And you are made from really easy to avoid telegraphs. Get over here. That looks like something I should hallowed. You didn't do shit to me, motherfucker. Man, I have seen this already. Wait for that one, step out. Kukumats, do my bidding. Well, I've lasted longer against this guy than Rio has ever lasted against Landi, so it seems you are not any ordinary soldier. So stand here. I can just clemency it, it's fine. Get over here.
You persist in this folly?
Inner and then outer. This guy's got so much HP. I have your measure now. The game is up.
It's over.
Oh. Oh, I wish I had a hallowed for that. Know your folly. Okay. Okay. Cool. Hi, Piper.
You, boy. You bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks.
It'd be amazing if he was talking to Alize.
By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Umbral.
What if we didn't, Londi? Do you have the mirror? Oh my god. The man kicked a sword.
Thancred?
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am?
What a badass.
What?
Also, he caught a sword.
Pathetic.
La Habre has been teaching this man.
Not worthy of the Oracle.
There's a Piper here. She jumped into my lap. Oops. Where did he go, George? Where did he go?
Break!
You ain't going anywhere, dude. I've got a data cube from Wildstar.
Fool! You would see your city razed.
That is a cool shot, though. Look at this.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmor dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the Fairy Kingdom.
Oh, hi, Emmett.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the Source to the First?
How indeed?
As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that...
Excuse me?
Mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Come again, Emmett? Emmett?
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert.
I need to get my glasses back
with
on.
A proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Ilmeg.
We should be safe enough here.
Are you sure about that?
It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met.
That's because it has
only
been.
feels like one to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way.
Convivial? What the hell does that word mean? Convivial. Friendly, lively, and enjoyable. A convivial cocktail party. I see.
What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Ulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions.
Oh yeah?
Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Urianger has called this place home for a while now.
Fury Ranger.
Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Urianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here.
Oh yeah?
Sooner or later, the Ulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish two things. First, rendezvous with Urianger.
Okay.
And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
Easy enough. Just kill it.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world.
Excuse me?
I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore.
Be nice.
And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
Be nice.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us.
What if we didn't?
Yes, let us have some fun. Loads
Which way was it to Urianger's?
Oh no.
We've been there so many times, but I can't.
Oh, buddy.
Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Great. Welcome to Ilmeg. By the way, the Fae have you. Okay, that is where we are going to end things this evening. Thanks everybody for coming out. Very much appreciate it. Oh, that widget has to be fixed. Okay, well, you know, things exist how they do. Thanks everybody for coming out. We'll be back probably tomorrow for a little bit, and then I'm gonna be on vacation. But if you want to hang out between things, you can join my Discord. Link is in the chat. Feel free to join, say hello. We hang out and hop in voice and all the fun stuff. Otherwise, down below, you can find me on different places. Click on my little social panel. There's Twitter and all kinds of stuff. You can follow me for notifications, and I occasionally tweet things. Or toss me a follow on here if you'd like, and you'll also get notifications. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. Have a wonderful evening. Let's see, is there anybody to raid? Anybody to raid tonight? Who is up and running? Nobody? We'll raid Sita. Raid a werewolf. Have a good evening, everyone. Talk to you next time.